Have you ever felt like you're running on a treadmill? You work harder, you earn more, you save diligently, but every single year, your money just doesn't go as far. It's not just a feeling, it's real. There is a quiet, powerful force constantly eroding the value of your savings and your paycheck. We call it inflation. And for most of us, it feels like a painful mystery. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on this hidden system. We'll reveal why your hard-earned money is losing value, and more importantly, who benefits from your struggle. It's time to stop feeling frustrated and start taking back control. Let's start with what it is. Inflation is the constant year-over-year rise in prices. Think of your family's weekly shopping basket. If it cost $100 last year, and inflation is 3%, it will cost $103 this year. You haven't done anything wrong, but your dollar has become weaker. It's an invisible tax levied on every person who holds cash. Why does this happen? The answer lies in how our money is created. For a long time, money was tied to something real, like gold, a finite resource. But in 1971, that link was officially severed. Now, our money is fiat. It's backed by the government's word. This gave central banks an unprecedented power, the ability to increase the money supply. Imagine the total money in the economy is a cake. When the central bank prints more currency, they aren't making the cake bigger, they're just cutting the slices thinner. When more dollars are created without a corresponding increase in goods and services, the value of your dollar, the one you earned with sweat and effort, is diluted. This continuous dilution is the engine of inflation. This is where the emotional part comes in. A little inflation is actually desired by central bankers because it encourages spending and investment, keeping the economy moving. But this benefit comes at a cost, creating stark financial winners and losers. The biggest losers are often the most responsible people. Savers and those on fixed incomes. If you worked hard your whole life and put your savings into a low-interest bank account, you are effectively watching your future being slowly eroded. Your interest is less than inflation, meaning you are losing purchasing power every month. The system penalizes those who choose safety over risk. The winners are often those who are strategic borrowers, especially governments and homeowners. Think about a fixed-rate mortgage. As inflation rises, the wages people earn also tend to rise, but the mortgage payment stays fixed. You are paying back your debt with dollars that are less valuable than the ones you originally borrowed. This is why debt can be a powerful financial tool. The biggest debtor of all? The government. Inflation makes their massive national debt easier to manage. Finally, people who own real assets tend to win. These are things like stocks in thriving companies, real estate, and commodities. These assets don't just sit there. They often appreciate because of inflation, acting as a critical shield against the erosion of currency value. The goal is not to be angry at the system, but to understand it so you can play by the rules it sets. This is about securing your financial peace. Move beyond basic savings. You must transition your wealth from static, losing cash, to dynamic, growing investments. This means owning a piece of the productive economy, stocks or real estate, assets that can grow faster than the inflation rate. This is how you hedge your future. Be strategic with debt. High-interest debt is a killer. Pay it off. But understand that manageable, fixed-rate debt used to acquire income-producing assets is often a tool the financially astute use to their advantage in an inflationary world. Invest in your knowledge. The most valuable shield against inflation isn't gold or stocks. It's your financial education. When you understand the game, you can predict the moves, protect your family, and build lasting wealth. Knowledge is power. And in this economy, it is the key to preserving your purchasing power. Inflation is not going away. But now you know the mechanics behind it. You no longer have to feel frustrated or helpless. You can pivot your strategy and choose to be one of the financial winners. If this video brought clarity and empowered you to make a change, please hit the like button and subscribe. And tell me in the comments, what is the first step you plan to take to protect your money this year?